back in the days, we knew where to go for entertainment. But it seems now entertainment has found its way into the church. Pardon me. But when you leave church, and all you can remember is not the words or the message that was preached, but this dance, the song, or the drama, you sure were entertained. The church is not an entertainment. I remember those days in the church when people would weep for their sins, and like the woman with the expensive ointment, forgiven and cleansed. That's the church. Where we don't compare our wrongs with others, saying, yes, I was off, but long for our souls to be saved. As we look up to Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. I never like to talk about God's bride. One that has been bought with everlasting blood shed, so man can be freed from sin, shackles, and death. But what has become a mockery? The church has become gospel-tainment. Yes, gospel-tainment. How best can it be explained when we try to fuse in entertainment into all we do in our glorified services? Inflicting more wounded souls with injuries as we sit in church. We wonder what difference it is from clubs that some people don't literally get bomb shots, hold liquor or hold sticks in their mouths. Or we get people dressed to seduce, nude with just a little bit of covering, holding up gossip and backbite. Yes, Paul said using all means to reach some. Perhaps that's why we have denomination. But when means water down the gospel, what we get is gospel-tainment. People no longer have ears to what appeals to them. Truth is truth. Endless and timeless, irrespective of opinions. Hear me out. I'm not saying preach sin or hell, but souls are perishing daily. The master's here to be saved. Save others. Show them the way, the truth, and the light, not your way, your truth, or your plight. The church is a place for sinners to get saved. But today it has become the confluence of righteous people who exalt their righteous acts and judge people, like they almost did with the woman caught in the very act. Why am I saying this? The church is to fix people and not inflict them. The church is to heal people and not kill them. The church is to make her light shine that sinners can see her at the end result, at the end of your tunnel. The church is to give people grace and not expose their shame and disgrace. And the church is to give people hope and not hand them rope to hang themselves. Dance will save people, neither with drama. So why do we try to do like the world can? Perhaps we may win some. Ancient words are ever true, and they will change you and I if we allow it. But as for me, I choose to live by and preach gospel. If you want entertainment, go to the cinema, clubs, or joints. But if you want gospel, go to the church and go to Christ, and He will lead you to His true bride. The church, free from entertainment, but full of the message of Christ. The message is Christ, true and true, not gospel-tainment with little infusion of Christ in it. The church is neither an entertainment, neither is it a gospel-tainment. It is the body and bride of Christ, without spots, wrinkle, or blemish, but can save you from any and every issue. And like the biblical mene take care of person, visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. What I have said is simple English and should not be considered as rubbish, because the church is not an entertainment. Thank you.